Hello and welcome everyone to episode 8 of the Menagerie, our Cerulean Springs TTRPG actual play ongoing campaign. I am Jari, as always. I am your overseer, which is a fancy word to say DM or narrator or whatever else. Now, let's go down the line, shall we?
Hello, I am Cher. I play Magpie, our resident disaster human.
Hello, I'm Dawn. I will be playing Nano, the killer or mega nanny of the party, and the resident hacker.
Hello, I am Linkus. I am playing Lemuria, the wizard trapped in the robotic lemur.
Hello, I'm Maud. I play Panda, the guidance counseling panda centaur.
And the resident mage.
And the resident mage.
I am Leon, and I play John Doe, the Moray Fishman mercenary. Moray Eel Fishman mercenary.
Great.
And resident shipdark.
And then, of course, we have our overseer.
Hello! But yes, as you can see, we made a couple of adjustments to the stream overlay, so it looks a bit nicer with the borders vertical instead of being all. Bleh. As you can see on our overlay, you can see that we have some incentives if you are so amazing to want to donate. For every 100 bit, you can give a +1 to a communal pool that the player will be able to take from. For 300 bits, you can give an advantage or a disadvantage to one of the characters. And please, if you do, tell us in chat who you want to bless or curse. For 400 bits, you can give a momentum or threat, which is a proprietary mechanic that we have that gives other options to our players to act as a party and get possible benefits, or gives me, the overseer, ways to fuck with them. And
as one is wont to do.
As one is wants to do. And if we hit a hype train, we're gonna have a chaotic event, which means something random may happen during the session.
But, Jerry, what is a hype train?
Hype train, if I remember correctly, is when at least 3 people subscribe, donate, or give bits. And then it has various levels if a lot of people keep doing it. And with that...
So, I've seen some low-level but nevertheless successful streams. You're going to have to change that when this gets good. When this gets, big
Yeah.
and...
I will have to, yes, or
Obviously.
the whole thing will be, only chaos.
Oh no, the sudden meteor strike has been averted by Godzilla!
Oh no, Godzilla is being lifted up on the ground by Mothra.
One sneezed and all the lights went out. Who knows what happens next?
And then Panda charmed Mothra, and they are on a date now.
In the astral plane.
Panda is still oblivious. They don't know this is a date, but they did bring the actual weed.
Godzilla fumbles the attack to Mothra and lightly caresses Mothra. Mothra is very uncomfortable.
Hey. There's enough of this fucking fan fiction running around here.
Let's play some
Cerulean Springs.
Let's play some Cerulean Springs. Last we left off, Multimos helped Dr. Skell, now Howard, get a new identity thanks to the Mad Hatter, contact of him, who helped working their identity as well. With the new identity, Dr. Skell finds himself in need of credits, as one usually tends to have a need for. And with that, Dr. Skell has been introduced to the Ark. And after getting into the Angela Rikers Collective, is being welcomed into the Menagerie as a team. Panda, in the meantime, while the others were on the Rama run,
While we faced dangerous ether storms,
yeah, well, you did.
someone was on a date.
Someone was on a date, and someone was going to get their bow as well.
You know, everything's covered up pussy.
Anyways, with that, I'm just gonna drop a couple things in the chat. And with that, let's begin. Panda,
Yeah.
you had your you had your date. It went well, and you what?
I said, how well?
I will say well enough. You might not have slept in your house tonight.
Fuck.
I mean, that's not a complaint.
It's not.
That's a description of the events. But joking aside, you managed to have a really nice time. You managed to spend some time with family as well. And you managed to get your bow ready for today. And I will say it might be time to get back in touch with the rest of your team.
Yes.
You can see that there's been a new name added to the Menagerie contacts through the Ark overlay.
I open up my muse. Oh my god, we got a new person. Oh my god, what the fuck? Huh? Ooh, we got a new person. Oh. Ooh, please tell me they're sent. Please tell me they're sent. Please tell me they're sent. Panda is very excited.
You will meet him soon enough once the next party activity starts.
Okay. How's everything been in my absence?
No one died. We made a friend. My charge is very excited.
Oh, did everyone else meet your charge?
No.
Oh, I thought not.
So, if I remember
As
correctly,
badly as she would like.
I'm fine with it.
if I remember,
We will meet you at the guild.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, Jerry.
no worries. But as I was saying, if I remember correctly, some of you were watching the listings as well.
Morning.
Yeah, I think we have kept an eye out on it.
Uh-huh. Well, you do find a listing for 500 credits.
Each or all together?
Oh, each. When a payment is given, it's usually each. I don't have usual little screen this time, but just roll with it. Here there is a job to clear an anomalous area and to do a bit of reckon and clearing of possible civilian activity. It's for a small corporation in that deals with archaeological digs and anomalous digs. And it's slightly south from Cerulean Springs. Oh, shit.
Is there like a time limit on it, or when it should be?
Well, it will be as soon as possible, sort of thing.
Mm.
So if you can,
on the job from the moment we accept it.
yeah, pretty much.
Before I allow my house guest to leave, do you have a moment, Herbert? Howard? Howard.
Howard, yes.
Herbert.
I assume you will be able to behave yourself when meeting our last party member?
Ah, yes, the Panda.
Yes.
I will behave.
Delightful. Let me just clarify to you that if you fail to behave, I will leave you alone for the day with the lady of the house.
You know, she's not actually that terrible.
You
Not
hear
where she's
that's not-
sleeping. Have you seen your exoskeleton, my friend?
Let us go.
by the
Have I
way,
made myself clear?
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
give me just a second. Nano, would you have
Yes.
let your charge, you know,
I have discussed this with the player, and there will be a fun story when we get her.
okay.
All I'm gonna say on the matter is I, for once, have been spared.
Oh.
Oh, now I'm intrigued.
Ouch.
Anyways, what is the rest of you doing?
I'm
I,
heading to the guild.
I was tinkering with the mussels I found, right? The synthetic ones.
Yeah,
But what? So it's still the same day, right?
it is. It's like late evening of the same day.
Okay. What time is the thing happening tomorrow that I should show up?
Tomorrow, you have to show up at about, I will say, 10 p.m.
Okay. So there's a chance that we can do that job without me being late.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, unless you die.
Unless I die, but then again, does it matter at that point?
Yeah, that's a fair, good point.
Okay, that's good. I will meet up with the others once I hear that Panda finally checked in.
Okay.
Probably grab a coffee in the meantime and be late as usual.
Okay. You can find a coffee shop close to Ark. You can just watch when people arrive.
Nice.
I'm not caught up. Is John home yet?
John?
How late at night?
Home from the hospital.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
From the hospital? Yeah.
John was let out last time.
Yeah. It was already out, and they went on another mission while you were on the date.
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
So somebody was so preoccupied with their lady friend they failed to check in on their party members. How kind of you.
I regret nothing.
Yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Panda takes out a small little rag and wipes off a little red lipstick from the white part of their fur.
Ooh.
Nice.
At the chest. The hair at the chest. Oh wait, that doesn't make anything better.
I am very tempted to next time give Panda a fluff collar.
Please do.
Nice.
But yeah, you all managed to arrive at the ARC headquarters. I will say in about an hour, the weather is a bit worse. It's starting to snow. Let's remind that at the moment the campaign is taking place in January. You're still up.
Early January too.
What?
Early January.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
are. This is the 5th of January, if I counted correctly.
Yeah.
Sound
And
about right.
yeah,
You mean in the world of Cerulean Springs, global warming was halted?
yes. Actually, that actually happened.
My God.
My God. We did it.
Arguably the one good thing that happened in this universe that didn't turn out shit, because we are living in a capitalist hellscape, but at least global warming's not a thing anymore.
I mean,
It was quite literally fixed with magic.
pretty much. They were taking steps, but one of the things that helped a lot was actually the return of magic, because the essence, considering places were supposed to be cold, started getting cooler again as well, with the help of some new fauna too.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God, we've got actual mucks. Like Grimers and mucks just roaming around consuming all the pollution.
Oh my.
Those are probably
Spoiler
terrifying.
alert,
uploads.
this is the precursor to the Pokemon universe.
Interesting.
Oh dear.
Oh, what the fuck are the enemies?
I
Or-
don't think we have the funds to make that canon.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
We will just call it the Temtem universe.
There we go. Yeah.
You don't
This
have the
is-
funds for that neither.
This is legally not the Pokemon universe.
This is legally not the
Legally.
Pokemon universe. Any claims that it is such are false, incorrect, and are to be taken as purely satire. This
Fuck.
has been our one legal warning. Damn.
Pokemon? Who said Pokemon? I said Pokemon.
That famous Japanese
Pocket
story.
God.
Anyways, you arrive at the ARC headquarters. You can see, as always, there's a lot of people coming and going. After the festivities went by, you can see back the usual number of people coming and going from ARC. Some of them give you a couple of looks. Clearly, the word of what happened in Azure
the first.
Plaza did spread quite a bit.
I'm gonna greet the regulars, like I always do.
Uh-huh.
I assume me and my new companion arrive first, considering the schedule Nano keeps.
Most probably, yeah.
An actual schedule. Wow. Imagine.
Medication is quite time sensitive sometimes.
That's fair.
Who's the next to arrive?
I'll be with her.
Well, yes.
Yes. How do you behave?
I would say probably John.
Okay. Then I will say, well, it will be Panda, considering that someone
Yeah.
has a new habit.
Well. It's for a good cause.
It is. So,
My heart.
Panda, you arrive at the Ark and you can see the familiar faces of Nano and Jean. And along with them, a short lemur synth.
Not just a short lemur
no.
synth. A short lemur synth covered in strange runes and a magnetic wizard's hat.
Are you trying to get snapped?
Magnetic what? Magnetic
That is
wizard hat?
wizard's head.
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
My
Are you trying
charge
to get snapped?
figured out he would take off the head, so she decided she was gonna make it magnetic. So if he takes it off, it will stick to his paws instead of his head.
To be frank, it's better to keep it on like this than have it dangling off my foot.
Oh, that is fucking adorable.
Panda closes her eyes, squeezes her fist, looks down. Just the most precious fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Careful. It holds like a what? What'd you say? An 80-year-old man inside you?
Cool. Panda basically gets down on all fours and just holds out a hand to like
All set.
handshake. Nice to meet you.
Lemuria,
And you give him
like,
a look.
yeah, Lemuria gives you a very, like, even for a robot, a cold look. So, you're a panda, I take it.
In a sense, yes.
Cool.
Cool. The hand is still out there.
Well, good.
Yes. Just so you know, there's always open arms extended out to you. Yeah.
So, you know you killed, like, 300 people, right?
Not that 300.
Howard.
Yeah.
John is
Definitely
drinking something.
stretching.
He's just gonna like choke on it, like, and just glare at him, like, dude.
It's
And
not too late for me to return you home.
in all this,
Maybe 3 alive people and a lot of dead people. I killed more dead people.
Well, alright, I don't know what to say to that.
Exactly. Hand is still out there.
I am
No,
very
I'm not.
conflicted. Do I arrive yet?
yes. I was about to say. I was trying to say, in this very awkward moment, you all can see Magpie.
Falling over laughing.
Well, hello
Here we
there.
go. Panda's gonna make lemur stew, bitch.
Panda's going to try.
Nah, Panda's not. Panda's already loving you. There is no hate there.
Amazing. Magpie just sips her coffee like.
Magpie manners.
Big slurp. Big slurp.
Big slurp.
Big slurp.
It's a
So I
nice coffee,
believe
okay,
you
it comes
mentioned
with
you
a
found a
straw.
possible mission for us to go on, Miss Magpie?
Oh, there is a couple. There's. I will describe the one that you said earlier, Jeriel,
Uh-huh.
because I can't remember it from word to word. But
Basically, you are to go to the Beaver Creek State Wildlife Area, where there seems to have been some anomalous activity, and one of companies that acts for getting and securing anomalous areas gave out a contract to secure the place, then contact them, and if there are civilians, like they had some satellite imaging, and there seems to be some civilian activity in the area. They're telling you basically, go there, tell them to fuck off, because that's not a place they need to be. And once you do, call us, and we're gonna set up a forward base.
What's the name of the corporation?
The corporation is a small corporation in Cerulean Springs, and is the beta one. It's one of the myriads of small activities.
Alright. Does it usually have good business practices?
Uh, are you going to make some research on the
Sure.
on the corporation? Uh, if you look into the corporation, you can see that the business practices are usually decent. Then again, there are a couple of like Yelp reviews going. These fuckers,
Glassdoor.
yeah, going basically. These fuckers completely took me out of my favorite camping spot, sort of thing. But especially because of that, you can see that in the attached documents they have actual paperwork saying this company is allowed to perform activities in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Does it say that company has right to force people out of that area, though?
Well, considering that it's a place of work, they can deem it as a private area until the works are done, and that means keeping people out.
Oh, that's acceptable. I'm willing to work for them.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to look at the satellite imaging?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The satellite imaging shows an area it will be about a mile wide. That while everything else is snowy, this area is completely clear. It looks like something melted the snow around it. And you can see a little stream just coursing through the area.
Have they ruled out geothermic activity?
They
Trouble?
did. There
Okay.
there has been reported some tremors in the area, and there is a small mountainous, like canyon mountainous side where they think this all originated. And you can see that in the imaging there are a couple pickups that can be seen parked nearby.
Are we all agreed to go on this mission?
I believe so, yes.
A job is a job is a job.
Assuming you said the same thing 3 times, I guess you're in?
Yes.
Yes, Kara said they're in.
All right. Are you going to go now? Are you going to go? Are you going to go in the morning? Do remember that you do need to have transportation as well, because the rental that you had was for the other job. So.
Did I get my bow?
Oh, you did. I'm going to send you the stats in private. Give me just a moment.
Did I get ammo for my bow?
You have some standard arrows at the very least.
Fuck yeah.
How much would transportation be? Like either buying a car that could fit us all, or just renting it?
I mean, buying a car will run you down for about at least 10,000-15,000. You can rent one.
Yeah, that's more for future reference. Like the
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say my other engagement does not supply me with a vehicle for free use.
No.
It's go out on a limb, Don. It's go out on a limb.
What did I?
Oh, it's on a limb?
No, it is a limb. What Don said was go out on a limb.
Oh.
Shush, wizard head.
Damn, savage.
Oh yeah,
It's not as good as my old wizard hat.
Well, you don't
So
have
pleasure hearing you.
robes at the very least, and you can't take off a wizard hat. I'm horrible, I know. But yeah, you know that basically it will be. You can get a
Does-
rental for a decent price.
Does the guild supply transport?
The guild can indeed supply transport, but that will mean that all of you will get about 20% less pay.
Yeah, fuck that.
We could all pull in to rent one big car.
Yeah, exactly. I think we should be better off with just renting one outside of the guild. They are scamming us anyway.
Yeah.
Are you saying that out loud in the middle of an ARC facility?
Of course not. I'm saying this on my muse.
Okay, just making sure.
God. Also, Jeriel, how fast can Panda run?
I will say you have the same speed as. Actually, give me a second. I have the manual open. The mutation should give you at least a bit more speed. Give me a moment. Alpha game, everyone. Things are being still developed. But we're pretty close. We're pretty
We don't
close.
usually calculate speed.
What?
According to real life, a panda can run 20 miles per hour, if that helps.
No, you can run 20 miles per hour.
Yeah, no, I'm way thicker.
Like no, if that was a question,
Yeah.
no. Okay. Apparently, I do need to make the stats for the bow. I'll get back on you on that one.
That's why we're
You can always
testing
test
it.
the bot.
Yeah,
But
I thought I added a
question.
generic bow on the thing, but I didn't.
funnily enough, humans run faster than that.
Yeah.
28 miles per hour is our maximum.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can see that happening.
We run faster than Panda.
Does that really surprise you, though?
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah.
We don't see pandas doing much. I
Exactly.
expected more from them. But knowing that human sweat glands can make it so they can possibly theoretically run forever if they have the energy, this doesn't surprise me.
Oh boy. That's a bit concerning, to be honest.
Yes, it
What?
is.
Well,
Theoretically running forever.
Oh God.
yeah. If we have the energy, we could theoretically do it.
Oh, if we have the
I
energy, that's a problem.
feel like we're being sidetracked.
Yeah, you really are. So,
Yeah.
Don't listen to me say words. The fuck? You think I say words correctly?
so are you
think
going?
words will save you?
Are you?
Cheria, what would be the best place to rent a car?
Oh, you can find easily some rental services around. Like you can find a number of them.
I
Which would it cost to just take a bus?
Well,
to the middle of nowhere.
yeah, that's the
This
problem.
is- but this is America. They do that in America, right?
Well, yes, you
Buses to
are.
nowhere.
There are buses, but the problem is you're going in the middle of a park.
Yeah, but to be honest, from what I heard, public transport in America is utter garbage.
Ooh.
It is.
Oh yeah, that's not a shots fired, Jerry. That's just true.
That's just true. Like from everything I see on Twitter, like
That's like saying Britain's a bit wet these days.
basically.
Just a bit.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm looking to rent a vehicle for about a day.
Are you calling?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the cheery voice answering? Oh, well, good evening, ma'am. How can I help you? You said you would want to rent a vehicle?
Yes, for about a day, and I would be looking at a all-terrain vehicle, not just a city vehicle, if you have those
Oh.
available.
Yes. We have a selection of pickups. We have a selection of cars that can fit even with various kinds of mutations that have been noticed in this past 5 years. Do you have any specific needs in terms of size? Are we talking?
You need to house about 5 humanoids, one of which being a centaur.
One of which
I
being a
send everybody a
centaur?
message over me.
What are you sending?
Hey, if we get a junker, me and Magpie can just fix it. So we could get something really cheap that'll fit all of us.
That is not
Know
a
what
bad
I'm saying?
idea.
Distantly
Maybe for
in
the
the
next
background.
job.
Get a Chevy!
We could get a
Also-
fucking Lada.
I'm
Jeriel?
ignoring all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Jeriel?
Yeah.
Slight problem. My entire intellectual skill thing damn near disappeared. Everything was blank. Like, the
What?
skills are still there. Intellectual is still there. I just put an 8 in front of it because I didn't know what I was doing. But all the actual skill points disappeared.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'll take a look at it later. Like, give me just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, the woman talks to you and
Yeah.
goes, well, we do have a number of fans that can be used on off road as well. Are you requiring assisted driving? Are you requiring AI? We can get you a better insurance if you're heading into the wilderness. Of course, it
Don't
comes with a
think we need
charge.
any of that. I am here. I can drive.
Simply assisted will be sufficient. We don't need AI.
All right. What about the insurance?
We are insured through our employers, thank you.
Okay. Oh, so this is a work trip.
Yes.
All right. We do have a number of affiliations. Do you have any code?
Excuse me, my party is being quite rowdy. Could you repeat that for a moment?
Do you have any code for affiliation? For example, we have an affiliation with Arc.
I will send her the information.
Okay. You said like in the equivalent of honey, you see that the one that you're calling has some affiliation like with Arc or with Aura corporations, and sorry, you get like a 10% off. And she goes, well, perfect. Can I know when you do require the vehicle?
Guys, when do we want to go?
Tomorrow morning probably would be the best. You know we have that thing at night. Remember?
Tomorrow morning, early as possible?
Oh, perfect. We can have a vehicle ready for tomorrow at 6.
What time?
Sweet.
6 a.m.
I will ensure it will be picked up by 6. Thank you very much.
Perfect. That will be about 450 credits.
I put up 100 of mine.
Pay up
Look at all
front
this
or pay on
work you're
pickup?
Pay up front, please.
I put in 100 of mine as well. That's 200 so far.
I'll throw in
Okay.
50.
I have no money.
You do.
I have very little money.
I throw in 50.
Okay.
And that is the car paid.
Yeah, it is. Well, perfect. Just give me the. I got your nominative from the transaction. You will have your car ready by tomorrow at 6. Of course, we do require the car to come back in proper conditions, or penalties will be applied.
Very understandable.
Very.
Perfect. Well, have a nice trip, and thank you for using our services.
Thank you very much for your time. Have a pleasant evening.
You too. Goodbye. And with that, she closes the call, and you secured yourself a van.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am indeed fond of the idea you offered minutes ago about getting a fixer-upper car. but that was not a feasible task for this job. But we should definitely look into that. Good thinking.
I tried. I was raised around a lot of scheming bastards. Love them a lot. And this is just something that would have worked.
Well, to be
So
honest,
another
Nano
day.
is right. We probably don't have enough time to actually fix up the car.
Yeah. Hey, Magpie, what do you say on another day we just go down to the junkyard, find one of the cars there, and just hook it up for the party?
That does sound like a fun day. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah.
fuck yeah.
And I'll hold out my
For
hand
now,
for
I
like the
suggest
bro
we all
handshake.
head home, get some proper rest, and I expect each of you sharp at the following location. I will send them the address of the car rental.
Okay. Yeah.
Panda, were you trying to high five or knuckle?
Bro handshake.
Yeah,
Oh.
Magpie tried to high five you.
I get hit in the face, and then I bring the other hand down to high five him in the face.
Amazing.
Oh, this
Hell
is the best
yeah.
party. All
We'll
right.
take it.
Also, don't forget, Magpie is like, what was it, 5'4" or something like that? 5 foot tall?
5'4", 5'5", I think, if I'm not wrong.
It's 154 centimeters. That's what I know.
Panda again. Let me check. Panda is 6'5".
Alright, so I'm gonna do the. You said 154 centimeters?
154, yes.
Five. I want to say like 5 foot and like partial of an inch. It's not a full inch yet.
Yes, that sounds about right.
Uh-huh.
Very well. Good night, everybody. Make sure you are well rested. I would like this mission to go swift and efficient because Miss Magpie has other engagements that evening.
Oh yeah, we
Mhm.
might need your assistance just to stand by. Because we might most probably be walking right into a trap.
Ah,
Yes.
Well, at least you're going in with backup planned.
I would
Yes,
hope
please, John, take note.
John, I believe
Time
that was
outside.
what they call a burn.
Didn't realize that.
A burn? Does it need to be treated?
No.
You need some corpus magic for that one.
I
John's
got
gonna
that.
shoot him a look.
Panda's just gonna pat on John's shoulder. I'm not wasting any either right now.
That's
John,
fair.
let's go have some coffee.
Howard, ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Lead on.
Yeah, Magpie's gonna go home as well, and before she goes to sleep, she's gonna search on DuckDuckGo where the nearest junkyard is. In anticipation to our junk date with Panda.
There is,
Okay.
there are some junkyards that are really close to the ring of buildings between Old Town, between Cerulean Springs proper and Old Town. Basically, where there are a number of places where old cars are left.
Okay. I will pin the location for future reference.
Okay. And with that, if unless anyone wants to get supplies or do something like that.
I think Hornet is fully charged and healthy, so that should be fine.
Okay,
I might need to get some bullets.
that's always a good idea.
Yeah. Don't know how much Hornet uses up, but I will get bullets for the mounted gun on it, and
Well,
I will. Yep.
It's a standard bullet every shot. So,
Okay.
like you have a semi-auto on the drum, right?
Yeah.
Then it's a standard 1 bullet per shot.
Okay. How much would it put me back to get about 10 bullets for that and 3 rounds for my handgun?
You can buy bullets at a bulk of 5 each, which costs you. I have them actually in consumables. Standard 9mm is 50 credits for 20 bullets.
Okay, so I buy 20, I guess, then.
Okay. Or you can get hollow point or as well if you want.
The semi-auto, yeah, the semi-auto goes with the same one. Okay. So no, that should be fine.
Well, then
The
it's
60
1d6.
worth.
It's 1d6 piercing.
Yes, yeah, it's 1d6 piercing for both of them. Nice. And now I just need a calculator to actually do math, because
Ooh, math. That's complicated.
yeah,
It really is.
I'm too queer
Help
for
with
that.
I'm
Okay.
too queer for this bullshit.
There we go.
Alright, anyone else wants to buy anything?
Howard,
Mm.
do you have any means of defending yourself?
Well, this body of mine seems to have, it reacted a hell of a sight faster than normal. I'm not sure yet. I was never much of a one with guns or anything.
Should I make him a tiny staff?
Aww.
I
I can do that for you.
suggest you stick close then, in case combat breaks out.
Alright then.
Okay.
I
Nautilus?
feel so called out.
Sorry, what did you say, Panda?
I say I got so called out by a fucking lemur earlier today.
Naughty Mouse?
I feel like John's gonna be. His mind is gonna be elsewhere
Okay.
for a lot of the night because of the conversation that happened prior to, like, last session, like, at the very end of last session, and then. So I feel like because John now technically lives with Panda, like, John's just gonna be very quiet, just kind of staring off into space, and then when they get home, they're gonna be doing like a routine, but John is just gonna keep messing it up, like they keep like Panda said, let's go have some coffee. At some point, keeps missing putting ingredients into the coffee. Like, I think Panda at one point said they bought John a bed that's supposed to be like an actual water bed. John's just gonna be sitting there filling it up, and then it just overflows because he's not paying attention. It's just one of those things that it's just like.
Yeah, sort of very, very distracted John, basically.
Panda
Yeah,
lifts
like-
John up in a hug.
Magpie would like to add to this
Good.
distraction through the muse
Oh,
and just
yeah.
ping John
Sleepover?
that. No, Magpie's just gonna ping John. By the way, I put out a hit on Red October with the Humanists, so we will know where he is soon.
Lethal hit or finding hit?
Finding hit.
Okay. I will take as much help as I can get, even if it's from them. But I would like to bring him in, though, dead or alive, knowing what he knows, Eh.
Nonetheless, we will
feel
know
like-
where he is at least.
Yes. And so
Go
I feel
on.
like John would probably be on his muse a lot, scouring every like resource he knows. Maybe not with his full attention, but kind of just like looking for keywords to the point where that's causing a distraction for him. And I feel like once he got the bed set up, he'd just be like have more attention on it, but at some point falling asleep while he's searching.
Okay. All right. If you want to roll, I got some information. I will let you do it.
Ah.
Since you're distracted, it's up to you. If you do, I'm gonna have to give you a bit of a malus.
Go right ahead.
All right. Then roll me a get information that is -2, please.
-2. Got it. All right. So let me get to my character
Question.
sheet because I forgot to pull that.
Question: can I interact with this?
It depends if John is gonna tell you about it.
Well, I've
John's
noticed
not
he's
telling
been
anyone.
weird all day, right?
Oh,
Are you talking in character or out of character?
Like, in character, I've noticed he's been acting strange all day, right?
No, but is Panda saying that to John?
No, that's out of character. That's me asking,
eh,
Are overseer and lord?
So I still got a +1 because my gather information is a +3, so I just knocked 2 of those off.
yeah. I'll just use
Yeah.
+1.
Because I was just gonna hit him with the one spell I keep using on literally everyone.
Gather information is a charisma, and that's my D6.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Fun times.
God.
So I got a natural 1 on the D10,
God damn it.
but a natural 6 on the D6, so that's a total of 8.
It's still an 8.
Not enough.
It's still a no. I'm sorry.
Which is
John.
bullshit.
I can see you're in a lot of stress over there. Are you doing all right?
Yeah, it's like a very, very like non-committal. Oh yeah, I'm fine, kind of. Yeah, I'm all good. I'm tired.
John, not to be rude, but as your friend, I call bullshit. Point
Okay,
blank, I
one.
call bullshit.
Okay, 1, that's fair. And 2, you don't have to worry about it. It's just some personal business that I just need to sort through myself.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna get involved if you don't want me involved, but please look after yourself because it's something I intend to do as your friend and I guess family now that you live with me. Just don't overwork yourself.
I won't. Trust me. It's not too hard for me to fall asleep, especially when I have something to focus on, so
I believe that's
I'll get
called
some sleep
working
if that's what
yourself
you're worried
to the
about.
bone. No, mental health.
Well, I mean, I
Do
don't
we
actively
have
hate
a talk?
myself, so there's that.
That
That's a
is
start.
that is a start. That is the least requirement. But we should probably take care of you before that happens. I get that you don't want any help tonight, and that's valid, and I'm not gonna do shit. Just if everything ever gets too hot, just tell me. I'm here for
I will.
Also, today's coffee was a half. But thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
Hey, I got a giggle out of you, didn't I? No, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright. Night, John.
Panda.
Good night.
Hmm?
would you count it as comforting?
I would hope so.
I mean, John certainly feels better, so.
Okay. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Sign yourself +2 for the end of the session.
Yeah. I keep forgetting these are my mental stats.
Alright. Unless anyone else wants to do anything, I will say that we can close the scene on a fade out. Little slide of all of you docking or getting into bed and sleeping.
Still Googling myself.
Still
The
googling
big
yourself.
snooze.
And
Also, Jerry, I would like to say for temporary today, I have replaced the empty spots in my intellectual.
oh, right. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I can see them.
Yeah.
I'm noticing that. Oh, what the hell just
I
happened?
don't even know what number I was supposed to put there.
4, 1, 2, 3.
Any chance you can revert it to an older version of the file?
Yeah.
It's on Google Docs. I was trying to go back and it wasn't letting me.
Oh yeah. 1 and 2. Well, your intellectuals look fine. Like you have 8
Oh.
points in there.
That's fine.
I can see that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like if you're talking about.
It had everything was at literally nothing after any of the skills. It said nothing after intellectual when I logged into it. This is just stuff I put in to replace the empty spaces.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah.
It's 8 points. Keep a look to see if there's anything from your talents or anything else that you're missing. But
Okay.
the way I see it, it's pretty okay.
Fuck yeah. I
All
like
right.
this build.
Alright, good.
I'm gonna start waking everybody up by calling them at 6:30 in the morning. 5:30.
Panda was
5:30, I will say.
Panda was-
Consider it as 6 there's the pickup.
Yeah.
Panda was up
5:30.
meditating at 5.
Magpie probably like instantly just like shuts it down because she thinks it's her alarm.
And I call again.
She will groggily like pick it up. What do you want? It's early.
Good morning, Miss Malpie. You remember we are supposed to meet in 30 minutes?
Yeah, I guess. I will be there, don't worry.
Will you be
Where
on
is-
time this time?
Where is there again?
I will resend you the location.
Thank you. Yeah, sure, on time. Yes. I am always on time.
On time.
And then she puts it down.
I'll go poke the lemur. Good morning.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was
Howard.
muted.
Oh, you were muted. Okay.
My bad.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. I finished my rounds for the morning.
I've got a bell.
You have a bell.
I have a bell. Can you take the bell off?
Oh my god, one of those Snell cat collars.
Would you care to explain to the viewers?
I now have a little bell tied onto my tail with a ribbon.
Oh my god, that is adorable.
Is
That
that
is
magnetic
so
as
cute.
well?
No, I just can't reach it.
Oh.
There's a certain stiffness to the tail.
It is in just the wrong place for me to reach it.
Aww.
I will untie it and leave it tied to your docking station.
Well, then, let's
Yeah.
go.
And we head to the car rental.
Okay, Lemuria.
That is Karsh is just loving this.
One thing you're finding out, you're getting asleep and getting awake are really, really jarring in a way. Because it's... You kinda sleep while talked. There is something there, but getting awake is like immediately you're just there. You're activated.
There's no dip in consciousness and no gradual wake up.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking synths.
Sorry, Howard, what did you say?
Nothing.
How are you adjusting?
Poorly.
I would offer my help, but I don't think I fully understand your situation.
No, you probably don't.
I removed the bell. Why are you still snappy?
Has
The hell
there
of a
ever been
try.
any part of you that's wanted to be human?
Define human.
Then probably not. There's nothing you can help me with. Please let us just go.
And she will start walking in silence.
Okay. John.
And
Yeah.
considering I am 3 times his size, I think he's gonna better hurry if he wants to keep up.
Flex.
Height flex.
Height flex.
Come on, sweetie, you are way tall in real life. I have to enjoy this for a change.
Amazing.
Yeah.
John and Panda, so... Are you...
They will also receive a wake-up call at 5:30.
Panda was already up at 5, meditating.
So she interrupts your meditation.
Yeah. Boing. My meditation, I am shook. I am meta shook. I understand all the encompassing parts of being shook on a molecular level now. Hashtag astral ganja.
So, are you going to the... Are you heading directly towards the dealership?
We are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Magpie is just like eating her cereal, and then she looks at the time like with the spoon in her mouth, and just like goes like, "Oh shit! I'm gonna be late." She dresses up in a real hurry. Her socks are mismatched. It's a miracle that she put on the same shoes on both legs. Yeah, the shirt is inside out and all that shit. So yeah, she starts running to the dealership.
Does she remember her combat vest as well?
She doesn't, and she doesn't remember Hornet either. So like, she runs out on the street, and on the corner she remembers and runs back to her flat to pick those up.
Magpies are general disaster.
Yeah, it's amazing. Alright. Nano, Lemuria, Naughty Mouse, and Panda, you arrive at the dealership, and you can see that there's a very nice, slick van waiting for you, and you can see, Nano, you can see that it's highlighted in your augmented reality systems.
That's our car.
with a little note. It's a nice metallic gray. You can already see that it's trying to connect to you.
Yep.
And yeah, Magpie is not there yet.
God damn it, Magpie.
I get everybody in the car.
I very carefully put on the seatbelt.
Yeah, but once everyone's in the car and
I
you
will
guys
stand.
put on the seatbelt and all that, you just see Magpie turn in the corner and just slip face first onto the pavement.
I am standing next to the driver's seat.
I'm not using Corpus for that.
If there's any combat, we're gonna fucking die.
She stands up, just like dusts herself off and starts running again. Like she's like almost dying, trying to catch a breath. I'm on time, right?
5 minutes
Yeah.
late.
Good enough. And she gets herself like throws in the drone first and gets herself in the driver's seat. Like
Magpie, sweetie, partner, friend of friends, bright disaster, person we all adore. Running is no longer allowed for you. No more running. I can't be spending this much. I can't be spending ether over you falling flat on your face like that. No. Wait for combat. Please.
I will try.
No running. You don't have to try not to run. Just don't run. You can sprint very short distances. No more running for you.
I will try. You can just see like a little scratch on her like nose bridge, and it's bleeding a little bit. But she just puts her hands in her pocket, scrambles around, and she finds like a really old plaster that's almost peeling off, and she just puts it on.
All right.
John's gonna reach into his backpack and pull out a clean, fresh band-aid and hand it to her.
Thank you. She peels off the dirty one and puts on the clean one.
And John's just
God.
gonna fall asleep in the backseat.
If we get into combat, we're gonna fucking die.
I won't allow it.
All right.
I give Magpie what can only be known as the consolidatory pats on the head.
She just takes
Also-
it.
Panda is in the trunk. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only place I'm gonna fit.
Well, yes, that's why it's a van, because Centaur has been nominated, and it was like, all right.
They did cushion it though, so it's a soft trunk.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
Yeah, it probably
how,
used to be one of those animal control trucks, and the back is just slightly smells of ferrets and raccoons.
I don't like the implications of this.
Reclose, I'll log the railing.
There's a little rail between the people and the back.
Don't worry, it's for your own safety.
I don't believe in safety.
I know, that is why we take precautions.
Oh.
Well, this is
Well, I
happening.
don't want to take precautions.
Magpie just puts in the coordinates into the GPS or the Muse system and start
Okay.
the engine.
All right. It's gonna be about. Give me just a second. For Springs to here. It's gonna be about half an hour of driving. It's 34 minutes. The sky is still dark. It's still basically night as you head off. there's not many people, but you can see that as you drive towards the exit of the town, you can see a number of cars, a number of monorails going around the place and taking the commuters either back home after the night or taking them to their place of work. And then it's just the silence, the almost deserted roads that are outside of the city, where, as you all know, the presence of a new fauna made transportation a lot more difficult. Rails have been taken more thoroughly for personal transportation, as did airplanes, but cars, there's still a number, just not as much as it was before.
Oh.
There are trucks, there are big vehicles.
So what I'm hearing is traffic is great.
Well, outside, yes. At least until the Colossus doesn't slam on your car. Which is the reason why traffic is great. So, you drive off. You can see Cheyenne Mountain on your right. You can see the snow falling still, a bit slower now. It's calmer. It's almost peaceful.
Nice.
You arrive at what once was Beaver Creek State Wildlife. And you will need to start taking an off-road road to get to the position.
Oh.
Is it like a proper off-road road, or have like the grass already started growing again between the?
Yeah, it has some grass growing. Like there are some tracks. It's still a bit slippery considering that it's the middle of winter.
Yeah.
I will need you to give me a driving roll, please.
Yes, sir. Or ma'am. I have to do coordination. Okay, I have to select my token. I keep forgetting to select my token.
I knew. Don't worry.
Triel,
Yes?
do the Sins have sensors for temperature?
They do. You don't need that much. You do still need temperature regulation, after all.
It is 13.
F13,
Be a disaster omen.
as long as you're not trying to do anything like off rally sort of thing, if you take it slow, you maybe bump a bit here and there, but the vehicle is made for these roads as well. You manage to slowly move your way down, and eventually you all can notice that from the snow that has piled up quite a lot on the sides of the road, you can see that suddenly you have green. You have actual warm terrain. Some puddles here and there.
How much was the temperature change?
Well, you're
And how abrupt.
Yeah, how abrupt, exactly.
clearly it's enough in this area to melt the snow at ground level, so
At least one.
at least one.
No. If it's enough to melt the snow at ground level, that means that the ground itself is warmer as well, which takes a lot more energy to actually heat up.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit, that makes sense.
Geothermal activity, maybe?
Has already been ruled out.
Let's have a look at the boundary.
Ether?
The ground maintains.
You want to stop and look at the boundary?
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Magpie will just stop the car and reverse back a little bit so that we get back to the boundary.
Okay. You slowly, bumpily get back to the limit between the snow and the clear ground. And you can see that now that you're stopping, even the little snowflakes that are coming down are already melting. Putting your feet on the ground, there's a clear difference between on the snow and on the ground. Like you can feel.
What? I just imagine like standing with one foot in the green area and with one foot in the snow. Like you do when you have like two countries or two borders meet and you stand with one foot in each.
Yeah.
It's like winter and summer. Standing in two seasons.
It's like when snowing outside and you just jump into a warm swimming pool.
God, that would be overstimulation to a max.
That's what they do in northern countries with the sauna.
Nice.
It's really nice.
Mm.
Helps the blood flow as well.
So, I have an idea. That big area is hot as fuck, right? And it's coming apparently from the ground, I would suppose. Maybe. What if there's something hiding down there?
Cheerio, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe our job is not to figure out what is happening, but to clear the area of any life forms.
Clear and secure the area, yes.
Ah, what if life forms are down there?
Like your job at the moment is just get there, secure, reckon the area, secure it, call the company to set up a forward base.
That,
Alright, so we don't actually have to solve this problem.
No,
Sweet.
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I'm sorry, yet.
I said nothing.
Hey, squeeze in what?
But yeah, I will need you all to give me an awareness check at -4 unless you have night vision.
Ah.
Do I have night vision?
I don't. So it was a -4?
It's a 13 for me.
Okay.
God damn it. Why am I still at the Red October base?
It will be -4, not -1.
Yeah, but I have a +3.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't think I have night vision, do I? That didn't come built in.
Nope.
I'm gonna try to commit aware.
Yeah, I love a little flavor text. Tries to be aware.
I got an 11.
I mean, I tried to commit aware.
Commit over her.
They tried to compete aware.
I tried to commit aware.
I got
Imagine
a
us
+3 in
spacing
awareness, so
John,
The next-
how much do you get?
So I got 2 6s, and I got a +3 in awareness, but it's a -4, so it's a -1, so I got a total of 11.
Okay. Linkis,
Yes.
awareness, please.
Awareness. Sorry about that. I blanked
no
out for a
worries.
second. Bum.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
I have lost the awareness roll. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Cool,
aware.
3. Got it.
-4.
This is the malice of Omega. Yeah. So, yeah. Watch him outperform all of us.
I'm sorry, you were saying.
Is it? Wow.
I'm not.
I'm not
I'm gonna let
disappointed.
you be. I'm. I'm not. I'm not mad. I'm not feeling any certain way about this. I'm just.
My character awareness is almost as bad as mine.
By the way,
Hey, Linkus, you rolling something? Yes, I have rolled something. What am I rolling?
Linkus, you should have access to the macros as well. You should be able to use them normally. Oh, but I didn't put your token down. Give me a second. Yeah. Sorry about that. Start.
Special delivery.
Eesh. There you go. Now, if you click the token, you can use macros that are on the bottom left of your screen to roll the dice easily.
Okay.
Yeah, really not a good roll.
Macro star. I didn't see anything.
Has he activated his macros?
Yeah, I was about to ask. Are you go to the macros and show macro quick bar.
Why do we have a turn order filled up? That is suspicious. That worries me.
I don't know anything that you just said.
You see between jukebox and options on Roll20.
Oh, okay.
Show macro quick bar, and you should
Yep.
have on the bottom left standard roll, mental stats, and armor.
No,
No.
I've got a small empty box that pops up.
Okay.
It's still on the sideboards. Those should be.
Yeah, you
Ah,
should have them
tick,
on the
tick,
side
tick.
as well.
Tick, tick, tick. Okay, I think I've got it.
All right, good.
Yep.
Anyways,
Oh shit.
Magpie.
Jay, did you make more macros?
Nah, no, don't use them yet. I'm still working on them. Magpie,
Yes.
you kinda sorta managed to notice something.
Okay.
There are fresh tracks on the ground.
Any specific tracks? Is it humanoid tracks?
Oh no, well, it's tire tracks.
Oh, okay.
It's tire tracks going in the same direction you are going in.
Okay, guys, someone have been here recently.
Oh, where?
it
I
seems
say,
like-
walking across them.
God.
God.
Yes, you are
Damn.
just walking across the tire tracks, but they have been going in the same direction as we are.
Hmm.
Big disturb.
We might have some company soon.
We're just gonna. Panda's just gonna like keep their bow prepped.
Okay, so are you counting that as readying your weapon?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Magpie is gonna set out Hornet, but for the time being, it's not gonna be in shared control. Just set to follow.
Okay. Are you still going down by car, or are you going to move otherwise?
What do you guys think? How should we proceed?
I
Well, the
suggest
track-
we take the car and follow the tracks.
Oh, we'd have to anticipate. Like, are we likely to get in trouble for being? Are they going to be trouble?
We don't know. How fresh are the tracks? How fresh do they seem?
At a glance, they look really fresh. Like, it must have been about not more than an hour before you arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Less than an hour, probably. Well, it's better to expect trouble than to be completely oblivious to it.
Yeah.
I would say to proceed on by car as well. Just be cautious.
Yeah.
All right.
Would Hornet be able to keep up with the car?
If you go slow enough, should be, or at the very least, you can just put Ornette on the roof of a car and secure
Yeah, I'm
it.
gonna do that. Secure it to the car.
Okay.
How far ahead can Hornet see?
Now that is a good question.
As much as you,
Uh,
and without night vision because you don't have a module installed.
yeah. I don't have any
Mm.
modules on it. It's just modified so that it flies instead of being on terrain.
Yeah. So you proceed slowly with the lights on, I suppose.
Yes.
Yes.
And as you move, you can slowly start to see some beams of light coming from the trees as you get lower and lower into the little canyon. You can see.
Suggest we park the car and start going by foot now.
Okay.
If we are going to
Right.
get into a danger, at least the car will be
Out of it. Yeah.
and ready
Right.
for getaway.
Yes. I will. I will do like one of those V turns with the car so that it faces the right way for a getaway.
All right.
And,
Anybody that wants a better advantage position if something is to go pop off, or is just a slow walker, you are free to ride on the Panda.
So I'm walking.
You want to sit on my shoulder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably ride on Panda until we get closer.
All right.
I'm not
It's
slow, just lazy.
Ready.
Yeah, I'm just lazy, and I get Hornet off from the roof of the car as well.
well, yeah.
And still set it on follow for now.
Okay. On how to follow.
While Magpie step up here. So, what was your favorite thing that you like worked on with your mechanist skills?
I mean, I've worked on a lot of things, mostly like cars at my desk shop, but I think the first big thing or like own project that I done was just modifying Hornet, flying.
I'm trying to rely on my audio sensors.
Okay.
Find out if there's anything in the area as we move towards the light.
All right. I will need you. If you're trying to move silently, I will need you to roll me stealth, all of you. And
There will be an attempt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, do we, those of us riding, need to roll stealth?
well, no, but the people you're riding on are gonna roll stealth at a decent at a malus.
Fuck. Cool. Great. Sweet.
Now,
Okay,
Is the little lemur really giving me problems?
yeah.
Fine.
I will still like roll as well because
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll roll separately because I'm quite good at it.
I can't pick a token. How do I do that? Oh, there's my token. Sweet. Fuck yeah. Oh my
So I don't have a
god.
malice because I'm just walking regularly.
Magpie
Yeah,
just
you roll normally.
fucking rock.
Oh, damn.
What is the malice?
For you, it's gonna be a -2.
I mean, it's gonna be a -2.
No, for Nano.
Okay. Oh wow.
Okay, and
What's my malice?
-2.
Oh, what?
Because
Oh,
I mean,
God, oh,
honestly, I'm not gonna give you a malus for a simple reason that.
I gave her some momentum.
Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna just count it as a 12, but Considering that
Sweet.
if Magpie rolled, that means that she's moving on her own. So that
Mhm.
means that you're not at Malus.
Sweet.
And all right,
Like once we are close enough for it to actually count, like I'm obviously
yeah, yeah,
letting
yeah, yeah.
off.
You manage to slowly inch your way through the trees, just guided by the light, and well, now you don't have any sources of light with you, so you're just in the shadows, creeping in closer and closer. You can start hearing voices.
Jerry,
Yes.
is my latest edition on my back. Wasn't that glow in the dark?
Well, yes.
Yes.
Good thing that you're facing forward.
Mm-hmm.
At least we can check our 6.
Yeah, exactly.
So at least everybody can follow me quite easily.
Yeah.
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 You do make some noise, but you can hear that there's a number of noises from ahead. You can hear machine noises, you can hear people shouting. There seems to be someone at work there.
Used to be someone at
Hello?
work there.
Yeah?
Just to verify, we are certain that at these coordinates there's supposed to be an archaeological dig site set up. And they have not yet done that. So these people at work can't be the people we work for, right?
Definitely not.
Mm.
Okay. Because this is gonna be a site, is what these people are doing right now illegal or just bad?
Well, it's clearly not helping your cause at the same time. I mean, you don't know what they're doing right now. Are they going to get closer?
Yes.
As you move forward, you clear some of the trees and you finally start to see the area. And we're gonna change maps.
Ooh.
That's
None
exciting!
It is.
Are one of those our truck or are those all of their trucks?
All of their trucks.
Okay, good.
You can see you're on this little road that goes up towards the river. You can hear the river moving as it's completely thawed. And you can see that there are crates and people around. I need you all to give me an awareness check, please, if you want to hear what they're saying.
Tokens.
Oh, shit, you're
Are we
right.
on the bottom left or on the top right?
You are on the... I will let you choose. You can decide, considering that you went through the... You went on foot. I can tell you either you want to come from north or from south.
I think we should be somewhere here, like near the woods on the
Okay.
left side.
Alright.
I think that, but like
You're still a
Any
bit
mouse?
further away. Just
Yeah.
say. I'm just gonna put the token down, so...
because
you
if we are
can
trying
use
to be
macros.
if we are trying to be sneaky, we would probably not go in straight on the tracks.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, just gonna...
Awareness coordination?
Yeah, coordination is awareness.
Any malice?
And not Mars as well. There you are.
But any malices?
Oh, no maluses because the place is pretty brightly lit at the moment. Like what you're trying to look at is brightly lit, whereas people close.
15.
Okay.
19
Alright.
with a 10 on the 10.
Ooh. Fantasy. That is a momentum.
Yeah, we gained 2 momentum.
Shit, you.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we are now at 9.
You are.
One more and we're maxed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, time for me then. Here we go. Oh, I don't have a token. Yes, I do.
You do.
There.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
Work, please work.
It's all.
possibly.
Oh
Big
god,
listen time.
that's a 1 in a max.
Amazing.
Big listen time. Give me my momentum.
Oh wow. So now we are on max momentum.
No, that's not like that's.
This-
I mean,
So
13 is
just
really not
just
that
awareness, yes?
good. Yes, awareness.
Yep. Okay. God,
I'm
these ones are
amazingly
not nice to
terrible.
me.
They're not they. You're right. But yeah,
Let's get them out of your system before combat.
Yeah, exactly.
Magpie.
Yeah.
Yes.
It might be the fact that you were the last one to wake up, basically. But you're getting really good eyes and ears tonight. You can hear them talking among each other and going, come on, people, we need to make this fast. The Exarch won't be pleased if we start getting late on the schedule.
X circle.
Exarch.
Exarch. Oh. I will I will say like put this in the muse. Like just like transcribe it in the muse.
Okay.
Chat.
You can all see the people seems to have very not matching but almost matching clothing. They have this long black patchwork sort of jackets, combat pants, boots, and you can see a couple of them are gatecrashers.
I was about to say these better not be fucking humanists.
No, they don't seem like they seem to go very, very well along with the gatecrashers.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that they are working on this area.
Mm-hmm.
There's someone trying to set up something close by. You can't really see what, it's way too far to notice that. You can see that most of the action is near this. This is a rock face that goes up to a cliff. And there seems to be a bit of an indent or a cave around here.
Oh.
What's the plan here?
Are these people armed?
You can notice a couple of them having, like, at least a couple of them you can see have open weapons. This guy has a gun. This guy has a shotgun.
Jariel,
Yeah?
quick question. What's the range on full dive? Is there a range that I have to be within of my drone?
I will say it's about 120 feet.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, here
Just-
there's a guy here, if you haven't seen him, but is on the pickup.
Yeah. I was just thinking that I might be able to go back to the truck, sit in the driver's seat, and just go on full drive.
No.
But then that's not. Yeah. That's why I was asking.
You will have too much latency if you were too far.
Understandable.
So,
Are we going to assume them to be hostile, or are you going to try and engage friendly?
Honestly, I don't think they want to be. They want anyone to know that they are here. So I feel like friendly engagement is out of the window.
As resident peaceful person, not a pacifist, resident peaceful person, I wholeheartedly agree. Non-lethal damage?
I'm just gonna climb up into a tree.
All right, give me an endurance check, please, on strength.
Oh, endurance.
Yeah, endurance. Endurance is basically your athletics. So it's climbing, it's swimming, it's doing all the sort of stuff.
So what's acrobatics?
You can use acrobatics if you want.
Yeah, I feel like tree climbing would be more of a coordination thing than strength.
That depends on how
Also,
you
have the
climb it.
perfect figure
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Like you can use either acrobatics for climbing or endurance if you're relying more on the strength.
Question.
Yes.
Does he have a bonus to this? Because he's got the perfect figure for climbing trees.
Yeah.
And prehensile tail.
You do? I will say okay. I will say that
Yeah.
will give you a plus, a contextual plus check. Give me a second.
I have fought for you. Limber
Thank you,
lore.
Andrew, for the like.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is where someone
Yeah.
tells me that Lima is spelled with an E, with a silent E, isn't it?
No.
Okay, good.
But yeah, it's a bit shaky. It's a bit. You're not really that secure in your grip, but you slowly manage to get higher on the ground. You're about 6 feet up. Roll me a stealth, foe.
Okay. Double check. Um, any bonuses or negatives?
Nope. Tries to larcen us, Lemur. And, well, you guys watching the people, you can hear some crackling, some branches snapping, and a couple of guys look at each other and look in your direction. They don't seem to have seen you, but they seem to have heard the noise at the very least.
I'm gonna start walking forward, motioning
How
for
far away
everybody
are they?
else to stay back.
So yeah, I'm not used to being made of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Magpie's gonna go on shared drive. Shared
Okay.
control.
So I motion for everybody to stay back, and I walk onto the trail and forward. Clear view.
John, while this is going on, John is going to ready his knife just in case something happens.
Okay.
And then I hope to draw enough attention to me to allow the others to move through the forest unnoticed.
Yeah, I mean, the moment that you get out of a tree line, like the three guys here, like these guys back here are still busy doing what they're doing to this place, but these three guys are going to come. Well, not the trucks, but just the guys. Give me a second.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to move closer, and I will say I'm gonna put us in the other overlay so people can see at home what's happening.
Oh no.
Okay. Then we
Okay.
will hold all action for a moment.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
And welcome to our new overlay for the action sections as well.
Oh god.
Nice.
Oh,
That
really
actually looks
nice.
really nice.
Yeah.
That's really fucking cool.
I've been working on
Okay.
it for like a lot this week.
Do you realize we can see any like secret messages or like
What
That's why
messages?
Jeriel does the rolls in physical dice.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
I know. But yeah, you can see these three people coming forward and muttering among themselves as they look at you and go, "This is not an area for you.
Good morning,
Turn,
gentlemen.
turn back now."
I came to deliver a message, actually.
A message? People, if you're doing that, roll me stealth, because you're like straight behind them. Panda.
There's a guy right here, Panda.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what am I doing? He's right there.
With Magpie, I'm trying to move so that the tree trunk hides me from those guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just sort of vaguely up them somewhere. I haven't really moved forward at all.
Yeah. And
God damn it, sorry.
we'll look at you. One of them goes, "We can just take this saint and use them for parts. The Exarch will be pleased with that." The other
Excuse me?
one.
I can still hear you.
Oh, the likes of you won't be very useful after we reach the Great Collapse. And well, you're not in a place where you should be, whoever you are.
I am very much in the right location, considering this site will be closed off for archaeological digs soon, and I am to inform all humanoids to clear out.
What site? There's nothing here. Do you see a site?
There is a site to be established here starting today, tomorrow at the latest.
This one just seemed to lose patience and goes, "Why are we even talking with this person? We can't let anyone get away from here anyways."
Jeriel, question.
Yes?
What does spec do again?
What does what?
Spec on your skills. What does it do again?
Specification or training. Basically, when you allocate points on those skills, you divide them between your specializations or your trainings.
Okay, cool. Does it give us any bonuses to the actual roll?
It does, if I'm not wrong. You should have them on your character sheet, on the little cheat sheet that you have here. Like roll system 1d10, when you use spec, roll with full modifiers, if not roll without. Train, if you're using train, roll with full modifiers, if not roll without and with disadvantage. So basically the idea is you need, if you have a specialization, you can roll it with full modifiers. If you don't, you roll without them. Or with disadvantage.
For me, I have engineering. I have 8+ in engineering, but 5 of them is in mechanical, 3 of them is in electrical.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Also specifically, which one is talking shit to about synths?
Yeah, what do you want to do with them?
I mean, let them say something else. We all gonna find out really quick.
Terrell?
Yes?
Just because as a player he's irking me, but Nano doesn't care.
Uh-huh.
How much points of corpus would it take Panda to give that guy like flaming diarrhea instantly?
Way too much, I suppose. It will be a toxins, I guess.
Damn it.
Toxin, I believe that is corpus.
It is corpus, but you still need to, like, it will be a status effect, and it will need to go after an evasion check, basically. So you will need to use evasion, and then. Oh, thanks, Bungie J, for the follow.
Thank you, Ivy. Thank you.
Because at this point, I don't know if y'all realize this, but I was planning to shoot him.
All right. Well, I mean, I will say, if you want to enter combat, you will
I
have.
have the roll prepped if anything goes south. It is only if I think he's about to hurt Nano.
Okay, so you're holding an action to shoot if you see them doing something shifty.
Yes, exactly.
John, what are you doing in the meantime?
Surveying the situation.
Okay, if you want to move closer, you can. Don't.
I can't see the map.
Oh shit. Okay. Where I'm going to send you a screen, and you tell me where you want to be. Okay.
Okay.
Why can't you see the map? I've seen you doing the things on the roll
So,
20s.
I have the mobile app, which lets me do everything but see the map.
Oh.
Oh
that's
shit.
weird.
I also can't use macros. So that's why I've had to type it in.
Oh.
Which is also why I'm writing a physical copy of my character sheet. Just so that I don't have to keep looking between.
Okay.
Alright, let me see.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh wow, I'm way over to the left.
Yeah, it was like you if you want to get closer to get like a good shot in, you can, but
I'm going
Basically, you were
to
just
get...
lined up way at the back, and you were just the farthest one out.
Alright, so... There's a space between Magpie and Panda.
want to be
That
there.
little box, I want to go to the box one right above it, so I'm like kind of behind that.
Okay, gotcha.
So just a straight line across and just stop in the like after Magpie but before Panda.
Okay.
Oh, great. So you actually noticed Panda trying this bow back.
Anyways,
Yeah, and I'm back up.
Oh yeah.
Panda hasn't said shit.
Can I get a Hornet token on the map, please?
oh, you're right. Sorry, I'm gonna just give you your hermit real quick.
Panda's over here about to fucking blast the guy in cold blood.
Keep in mind that Hornet is flying, so it will make noise.
Yeah.
So make sure you know.
How far away are we from them?
You're about you're on the map. You can see.
Each block is 5, right?
Yeah. You're currently under cover because you are in the tree lines. You have you can't really see the situation well, but
They can hear.
you can hear.
I am registering license plates, faces, symbols I can see, and I'm storing the images.
Okay. One of them goes. No, we're not civilized, are we? I will say that if this person decides to collaborate, they can at least come and see the excerpt for a solution to this little conundrum. And he looks back at you and goes, "And you want to follow us, right? If you don't, we might
Sorry,
have..."
Gary, you broke up there for a second.
He says, "And you want to follow us, right? If you don't, we might have a really big problem here, and we don't deal well with delays."
Are you requesting assistance in packing up so you can leave the site?
Oh, this is a smart one, isn't it? Listen, I will put it plainly. You are not living here. You're either coming with us, or you're not getting away at all. Your parts would be used for good. The Exarch will see to that. What will it be?
My task is simply to clear the area. If I go with you, does that mean the area will be cleared?
If you want to take it like that, sure, there won't be any area anymore. Don't worry.
I muse Nano, basically the whole group at this point, just like, if this fucker does anything to Nano, I'm putting an arrow through his skull.
I approve that. Please do by all means.
Please lead the
If
way.
you want me to, What was that,
Address
Nana?
gentlemen, please lead the way. If I get them to move back more, you get to move closer more again.
That is true.
Okay, as you say that, the guy goes, alright then, you're gonna sit in this car. You're not to
This one?
talk. Yes, you're not to talk. You're not to be recording, you're not to be do anything. Or well, we might have to take some really unpleasant action. And as he moves back, you notice these two people aren't. They're training the gun on you.
I am following, my hands at my side.
Okay. This guy opens the car.
Thank you, you are too kind.
Well, we'll see what the X-Circle think of you. Sit tight. Shut up. We'll be going soon.
Did the other with the gun follow as I walked towards the car, or did they stay put?
They stayed. Basically, they one of them is still here. This one is going to follow as well, getting closer but remaining here. This guy is keeping watch. As I said, there's one on the van as well. And as you get in the car, if you're getting in the car, you can see this one gesturing to one of them, and this guy starts looking around.
Nano, are you safe?
Safe enough. Proceed.
If you
Please
stay
do word
perfectly
that.
still,
Proceed means keep someone.
okay, now I'm gonna do something interesting. So this guy has 9 tiles around him, right? 3.
Yes.
I'm gonna
8.
roll 8. I'm gonna roll a d8, starting from here. This is 1.
Mhm.
Going clockwise,
Okay.
and we'll see where it goes. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He moves back here and looks around.
Jerry,
Yes.
how closely am I being watched?
Pretty closely at the moment.
How modern is the car I'm in?
It's not very modern. Like you can probably assess it will be a 2060 model, 2065 at best.
How hackable is it?
I will need you to roll me a hacking for that. If you're trying to do that.
Okay, second question before I roll that. How noticeable is it if the robot starts hacking?
I mean, you still need to operate the XPT, even if it's internal, but it still has some tells. I will need you to roll me a stealth as well if you're going to do that.
Oh, should I or should I not? Fuck it. What am I rolling first then?
Roll me stealth first, and we'll see what happens, and then we'll roll me hacking.
Okay. Do I still have myself selected? No.
I will accept a slate defend as well. If it's higher. Because you're doing small movements, you're not doing like big ones. Let's see. Okay. Give me just a second. Okay. Roll me
I would
hacking.
like to argue that for a robot, the tells are very different than from a person.
They
so
are.
you might not know.
They are, you're right, but you're still fidgeting.
Hacking?
Yeah, roll it with -2 because he's going to turn around and he's going to go, stop fidgeting, either power down or we might still have some problems.
If I go into full dive, I
Well,
have 3 turns of full dive.
basically, if you go into full dive, you have 3 turns where you can still work in the real world.
What happens if I leave within those 3 turns?
I mean, you don't need the recovery time, but at the same time, like this doesn't seem to be a full dive situation. You're hacking a small car system.
Yeah, no, I'm just wondering if me going in full dive will stop the fidgeting.
Oh, well, yeah, your body will be mobile, but sure, you will be at a disadvantage if you try to do anything. Though
I would be at what?
you will have maluses if you need to operate if you're going into full dive now.
Yeah, but I don't think it will take me 3 turns to hack this car, so I can go into full dive to stop the fidgeting, hack the car, come back out.
Okay.
Is
Alright.
what I hope. So, do I lose the malice if I do this?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I go into like half power mode. The fidgeting stops, so the guys is happy.
Yeah, that would manage to hack into the system. What are you guys doing in the meantime?
Just very slowly edging closer.
Okay. No, that's the wrong die. 5, so it's gonna move here.
Edge.
And monkey leap.
Oh, that's cute.
Are you trying to jump from tree to tree?
Yes, but I know to stick to trunks now, not any of the weaker branches.
Okay.
I'm edging Hornet closer and I stay where I am.
If you edge or not closer, I still need the stealth check.
Yeah.
Because of rotors.
You need the stealth and acrobatics from me.
Yep.
Fortunately, they're both the same.
Good.
Stealth, 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 stealth. Oh wait, there's. Yeah, I selected Hornet instead of my own character, so.
Oh, okay.
Roll, yeah.
Any bonuses to the leaping because of my perfect tree form?
I will say, since you're basically jumping from one base to the other, you can roll it without disadvantages at the very least.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm still getting the ones.
Jerry,
Yes!
what did you do with his macro?
I did nothing, I swear! What did I
What did
say?
Skell cursed it.
I've been continuously rolling. Oh, are you sure? Because it's been constantly the second dice. Consistently, every single time I roll a...
Give me a second,
It's a D8,
I'm
so
gonna try that. Stand
Is
roll.
it possible to weight digital dice?
I don't think so.
It is if you code the macro.
I mean, I used your token.
Maxed out the second time.
Wow.
Can we take yours, Jerry?
That's an intelligence roll.
Okay.
Can we use that to give him advantage on tree jumping because he's smart enough to figure out?
I mean, you guys do have momentum, by the way. Let me remind you that.
That is
Yeah, but
true.
it's still
We have 9.
a solid 12.
You're really close. I'm just gonna say that.
Really close to what?
Oh, right. Did you roll the stealth?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm still working on that one.
Okay, roll the stealth.
I'm trying to think of a...
Leaping Lieber with the
illiterate.
branches being so close, yes, that will be good.
Don't worry, Liam. You need 2 ones to have a critical failure in this system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what's it being calling it?
Hey.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I will need
Oh,
to
okay,
roll
happen.
something on that one, because you lucky fuckers. Right. Okay. Nano, you do manage to hack into the car.
First order of business, I want to store the GPS history.
Okay, right. I will let you do that with a roll. As soon as you're into the car, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I will say one thing that you're noticing.
Yeah?
The car has been the systems have been tampered with.
I can imagine. The cars, all 3 of them, or if it's different for them, then it's different, but are the engines running?
No, not this one. This one is running. It's providing light.
Okay.
Actually, they should be a bit bigger. Give me a second. Because I just realized they are like cars. They're not people. Oh,
Okay.
gods.
Huh, they can't escape over the water now.
You just run over one of the minions. Okay. So now I have 2 options.
Oh,
In my
jeez. I didn't notice that this token had people in the back.
Yeah. That's what kind of made them seem suspicious to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, immediately.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I'm...
this is not the first time we've had a flubbed up token situation.
Yeah, that is true.
But it's not entirely out of character for them.
No, it doesn't
Really?
look like it.
I'm
Very
I presume
canon.
everyone in the game has heard of the story behind my icon.
Yes.
Yes.
The horse lift.
Long live horse lift.
Blessed and accursed horse lift.
Okay.
Horse lift.
In my head
Horse
party,
lift
I have
trans
2
right.
options now.
Okay.
Option 1 is I fuck up this car so much they can't use it anymore.
Okay.
Option 2 is I start the engine and I run the idiots over.
Right. That will require
If you start
drive.
running
Do
the
you have
idiot
drive?
over,
Do I have drive? I have a 2 in driving.
you know how to drive.
Have
When I
drive?
get back the car, it will help me.
I mean, it's up to you. Fucking it up so it doesn't work anymore will be noticeable, but doable.
If Nano starts doing that, I'm going to immediately start shooting.
Well, I mean, in both cases.
Not at Nano.
Thank you.
In general, someone's getting blasted.
Have I stored the GPS data?
You did?
1, 2, 3, 4. So if I counted right, there's 4 guys on the right side and 4 guys on the left side.
4 guys on the right side, 4 guys on the left. Couple of them don't seem to be combatants. They seem to be just be dealing with this. From where you can see that here, there is definitely a cave entrance. There is a door. And there is something a bit concerning.
What?
They're planting charges.
Oh no.
What kind of charges?
Explosive ones.
It's not
Hackable
going to be credit
ones?
charges, is it?
Hackable charges? Are they using a wire to detonate it? Would it be a wireless transmitter type thing?
You can't really see it clearly. You can just see that whatever it looks, I will say, close to C4. Maybe something else. There's a bit of a red glow on them as well.
Oh god, that doesn't... Shit.
They still don't seem to be done, and you can see that there are, like you can see in this truck, instead of people, there's equipment that seems to be techy. You don't know for what, but it's clearly for something.
How do I scan for muses in the area?
That will be, you will need to use Wereslinging, but at the moment you're in full dive, so you can't.
I will do a bear sling.
What?
I will do it.
Yeah, but you're in full dive at the moment.
I can't in full dive.
You can't?
I will leave full dive. I'm already in the car system anyway. I will leave full dive.
Okay. You need full dive for the car anyways, but...
Yeah.
That will be a ping that is under stealth. If I'm not wrong, your hacking is the seat. At what minus is your stealth on your XPT? -1 or -2?
Stealth is a -2 for me.
So you will usually use what die for your hacking?
D10.
You're gonna roll with a D6 on the ping. Because -2 is the order of die that you would use less on Wereslinging that goes on that sort of specific.
Do I keep my bonus?
You keep your bonus, but you roll on a D6 instead of a D10.
That whack.
Okay, fine. So, okay. Which of my stats are D6s?
You can use Ether, probably as a D6.
Yeah. Submit. Ether, submit. 7.
Let's see.
Oh my
That's a
god.
momentum
Jesus.
if I succeed.
There is a momentum and you succeed. Yes.
Jesus
I
Christ.
feel like with a 20 you should succeed.
And that is 2 dice orders lower than I normally roll.
Yeah.
Just pointing out.
Jesus, hell.
I'm a monster.
Oh wow.
You're
So
a monster.
And now we are at full momentum, guys.
you are.
Yay.
So you
Let's
notice
start using someone we need it.
you have a range
Yeah,
of
that's my
30
range.
feet, and you can see that.
Okay. Are the people in the cave?
No, they are working around it, like they're placing charges on the edges.
I think they are all within reach for me.
No. Oh yeah, this one is. All right.
Yes,
Okay.
they are!
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can.
Fuck it up.
You know that. So this guy doesn't have immune system. This guy doesn't have immune system. These 2 people back here do.
Which ones?
The 2 near the cliff.
These 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one does and has an implant. This one does and has an implant. This one has a muse.
Okay.
By the way, D8 time because you're still doing things and the guy is still looking around. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it's not moving there because that's the car and it has someone there, so. Right. Fuck it. He's an idiot.
He's just gonna make sure nobody's hiding behind the car.
Yeah. I like that explanation. We're gonna go with that.
Ease, baby.
Jerry,
Yes.
I would like. I'm gonna go way out of left field and you tell me how reasonable things are and how I can do things.
Okay. Let's hear it.
I want to blind everybody with a muse.
You can't blind everybody. Whereas it's at 1 target.
Is there anything I can do to hit more targets? Like with
You
Eater, you
wo-
can put more points in a spell to hit more things.
No, here's the thing. Hacking goes by program slots. You need to buy different programs to enhance your ware's linking.
I have 4 program slots.
Yes, but you didn't get any software for them.
But I do have a sensory overload thingy.
You can use sensory overload as it's written there, but for example, you can have a sensory overload 2.0 that will either hit harder, it will hit 2 people, and that's what the program will be.
So I have a sensory overload 2.0.
No, you have a 1.0, like you have a standard sensory overload.
It literally says on my character sheet I have a 2.0 worth 150 credits.
Oh, give me a second. I'll go and take a look at it. Because I might have given you a 2.0 as a preloaded thing, but even that is not gonna. -2 to to target stack. It's still a single target, but it's a -2 instead of -1.
Okay, so it's still a single target thing.
Yep. I need to earn that shit.
I work for a rich family.
I know,
How-
but still.
How noticeable is a sensory overload?
Very fucking noticeable. Basically, the guy you target starts getting pop-ups everywhere. That's why it's sensory overload.
Okay, I'm gonna
Wait.
hold off on that. The implants that I
Advantage
found,
if
what
you
kind
walk
of
the point.
implants?
Well, you don't know exactly what they are. You know that this guy seems to have a leg prosthetic. This guy seems to have an arm prosthetic. You don't know what they do, you just know that they're there.
I try to hack the wooden leg.
True bastard.
If we can, we should take one of them alive.
Can I hack into the red car?
I mean, you can try, then again, it will be again a stealth and the hacking. And you still don't know, you still haven't told me what you're doing with this car. And you will need to be a bit closer as well.
Okay.
Like, here you are in the car, so that's easy. This one, you don't know which system it is, you have no idea.
Cherry, how hard would it be to program this car that it will only start after you gave in the password?
You can do that. Like, if you want to do that, you can.
I would love to do that.
Alright?
How noticeable would that be?
You have access to the system, so not really that much.
Okay. Does this car have like a built-in thingy for your phone to connect to do hands-free calling?
No, it doesn't look like it does. By the way, the guy is still moving, because,
Yeah. Damn it. Here is my idea. I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. I want to set a password,
Yes?
and I want to make the password a tongue twister. Because I
Okay.
assume that robots have very little trouble with tongue twisters compared to living things.
Agreed.
Replace all the easy please.
Is anyone else doing anything? Because,
But
You
he's
can do
not
that.
allowed to move because I'm still doing my turn. I'm just discussing with you my turn.
alright?
Magpie and Hornet
Which is
are
why
at
I
the-
wanted to know if they had like a built-in microphone thingy in the car.
No, it doesn't.
No. Okay. Then I will make the password pi, the number for pi.
Okay, yes, you can.
50 numbers behind the comma.
You can, yes.
That will be the password to activate this car.
Alright. Roll me a hacking.
All
No malices this time?
No, none.
Lovely.
Yeah, you manage that. It's a pretty old system. It's pretty easily usable. Ooh, interesting.
And then I'm just gonna message the party. Are you all in position? They're gonna blow things up. We need to move quickly.
We are in position. Or, I
Been
am in
there.
position.
Just
Been
out
there,
of
win there.
curiosity, Jerry, how deep is that river I'm right next to?
I will say it counts as rough terrain if you pass over it.
I was more wondering how swimmable it would be for a certain someone.
It will be swimmable, yes.
Captain terrain adaptability.
Will it be swimmable if he has an arrow in his arm?
In his arm?
In his arm.
I was talking about the eel.
Oh, the eel. Never mind.
I was asking why did you want to shoot John? Like, it was like,
Yeah, no,
If
no,
you
not
want.
John.
sure, but doesn't seem like a good
Terrain
idea.
adaptability.
The guy that has Nano in the car. I was like, oh, is Nano planning to push him out?
No,
Oh no, there's
it's-
nobody in the car with me.
Oh, okay.
The guy is here. The guy that got her.
He's
got
just
down in the car.
staring at me through the window, very creepily.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be swimmable.
Just so John is aware of that option.
Yeah.
After my stint with the last mission, they got to swim when there's no water.
Do remember, guys, you
think
do
we
have
should-
talents as well.
Yes, but
No.
my talents are only useful in combat.
I know.
Right now, at least. When I get higher levels, I can do fun stuff.
Yes. So,
I am going to initiate combat, and I would like to start a surprise round by turning my arm into a shotgun, flinging the door open, and shooting the guy in front of it.
okay.
Fuck.
If you want to do that, I will say we will take a break now, and we'll resolve combat when we come back.
Sounds good.
Sounds good?
Sounds good.
We
To
do
be
get a
continued.
surprise round, right, Jerry?
You do. Well, you don't because you're still, you know, you're in plain sight, but the rest of the party does.
Yeah. That will be the signal. The door flings open.
Shotgun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
This guy's getting fucked.
Okay, so people, we'll be back in about half an hour. We're gonna go eat something. We're gonna go drink something, do the various human things humans do. And well, we'll see you later with some exciting combat, and we'll see how it goes. And well, more mysteries about with the Exarch now. All right.
Bye-bye.
Remember to if you.
Bye.
We hope you're enjoying the stream. If you are, please follow. If you can, share the word. Please do. The more people we can get eyes on, the more people can see how our system works. And well, along with that,
Yeah.
we hope you're having a good time. We're gonna leave the incentives again if you want to help or hinder the party, of course.
Also, small challenge for all viewers. How many hashtags did Panda use in this episode?
How many what?
How many hashtags did Panda use for the name in this episode? That's my challenge for the night.
Way
Too many.
too many.
Way too many.
We're still gonna be available, like, just give us some time to eat, but during the break, some of us will be available in chat to talk. If you have questions or anything else. And by the way, before we go on break, just want to say thanks to who gave us the suggestion about the videos. We are already working on the script, and we are already working on having the first one done. You will probably get news soon about that. And with that, time to go on break because yes, food is good.
Food is life.
What is good for the
Bye-bye.
play?
Sure.
Thank you.